Lakshmi Sahgal was a leader in the Indian independence struggle, a member of the Indian National Army, and the Azad Hind administration's Minister of Women's Affairs. Because of her status when she was taken prisoner in Burma during the Second World War, Lakshmi is often referred to as Captain Lakshmi in India. Captain Lakshmi was born in Madras, India, on 24 October 1914, as Lakshmi Swaminathan. She was born to S Swaminathan, a criminal defense attorney who worked at the Madras High Court, and A.V Ammukutty, better known as Ammu Swaminathan, who was a social worker and independence activist. Lakshmi attended Queen Maria's College in Chennai, where she later decided to pursue a career in medicine, earning an MBBS from Madras Medical College in 1938. She graduated in gynecology and obstetrics a year later. She worked as a doctor in the government Kasturba Gandhi Hospital located at Triplicane, Chennai. After her marriage to the pilot P.K. Rao fell apart, she fled for Singapore in 1940. She had some encounters with Indian National Army soldiers while she was in Singapore. Lakshmi helped wounded prisoners of war in 1942, when the British surrendered Singapore to the Japanese, many of whom were eager to raise an army for Indian independence. K.P. Keswa Menon, S.C. Guha, and N. Raghavan were among the nationalist Indians who worked in Singapore at the time, and together they formed the Council of Action. Their Indian National Army, or Azad Hind Fauj, however, received no firm commitments or approval from the occupying Japanese forces regarding their participation in the war. Against this backdrop, Subhas Chandra Bose arrived in Singapore on 2 July 1943. Lakshmi requested a meeting with Bose after learning that he wanted to enlist women in the organization and left with the order to form a women's regiment that would be known as the Rani of Jhansi Regiment. Dr. Lakshmi Swaminathan became Captain Lakshmi and received a warm reception from women who wanted to join the all-female brigade. This name and identity would stay with her for the rest of her life. In December 1944, the Indian National Army marched to Burma alongside the Japanese army, but by March 1945, as the war's tide was turning against them, the leadership of the Indian National Army made the decision to evacuate before they could reach Imphal. Captain Lakshmi was detained by the British in May 1945, and she remained in Burma until she was returned to India in March 1946. This occurred at a time when the Indian National Army trials in Delhi heightened public disgust with colonial rule and accelerated its collapse. She was quoted saying, "Freedom comes in three forms. The first is political emancipation from the conqueror, the second is economic emancipation, and the third is social. India has only achieved the first." In March 1947, Captain Lakshmi wed Lieutenant Colonel Prem Kumar Sahgal, a prominent member of the Indian National Army. The pair relocated from Lahore to Kanpur, where she immediately started her medical practice, treating the influx of Pakistani refugees and winning the respect and admiration of both Hindus and Muslims. Lakshmi joined the Communist Party of India, Marxist, in 1971 and served as the group's representative in the Rajya Sabha. She organized medical care and relief camps in Calcutta for the migrants pouring into India from Bangladesh during the Bangladesh crisis. She was one of the founding members of All India Democratic Women's Association in 1981 and led many of its activities and campaigns. After the gas disaster in Bhopal in December 1984, she headed a medical team there. She also worked to bring calm to Kanpur after anti-Sikh rioting there in 1984. In 1996, she was detained for taking part in a campaign against the Miss World pageant in Bangalore. At the age of 92, she was still routinely treating patients at her Kanpur clinic. Sahgal was nominated as a candidate for president by the Revolutionary Socialist Party, the Communist Party of India, the Communist Party of India, Marxist, and the All India Forward Bloc in 2002. She was the only challenger to APJ Abdul Kalam, who emerged victorious. Sahgal suffered a cardiac arrest on 19 July 2012 and passed away on 23 July 2012 at 11:20 am at Kanpur at the age of 97. Sahgal received the Padma Vibhushan in 1998 from Indian President K. Narayanan as she received an honorary doctorate from the University of Calicut in 2010. Lakshmi Sahgal is survived by her daughters Subhashini Ali and Anisa Puri, her grandchildren Shad Ali, Neha and Nishant Puri, and by her sister Mrinalini Sarabhai. Everyone who came into contact with Captain Lakshmi, including her co-workers, organization activists, patients, family, and friends, felt a feeling of hope and possibilities. Her life was an integral part of India in the 20th and early 21st centuries of the 65 turbulent years of nation-building, liberation, and resistance to colonialism. Throughout this significant period of history, Captain Lakshmi consistently stood strongly on the side of the underprivileged and powerless. Captain Lakshmi, an excellent leader of the Indian women's movement, a committed doctor, and a freedom fighter, leaves a magnificent and enduring legacy for the nation and its people.